Suddenly, one of the miners screamed as a shadowy tendril shot out of the pit, wrapping around his ankle and dragging him toward the edge. The town of Black Hollow was known for its coal mines, but not much else. Miners worked long hours, digging deep into the earth for pay that barely kept their families fed. The work was grueling and dangerous, and the deeper they went, the darker and colder it became. Eli Carter was one of the best miners in Black Hollow. His experience and unshakable resolve earned him respect, though people whispered that he had a streak of bad luck. 3 of his partners had disappeared over the years, each vanishing without a trace in the deepest shafts. Eli never spoke of it, but the silence in his eyes told stories no one dared to ask about. One morning, the foreman announced that they'd be reopening an old sealed-off tunnel in the deepest part of the mine. The rumor was that it had been abandoned decades ago after a collapse claimed several lives. But with coal running low, the company decided to take the risk again. Eli was assigned to lead the team. As they descended into the earth, the air grew thick and stale, heavy with a silence that seemed to swallow every sound. The old tunnel was tight and twisted, its walls marked with strange claw-like gouges that none of the miners could explain. "Looks like something's been digging here," muttered Tom, one of Eli's crew. "Don't start with that nonsense," Eli snapped, though his voice was tight. "Rocks shift, they leave marks. Keep working." Hours passed as they cleared debris and set up supports. But as they dug deeper, an unsettling feeling grew among the team. The temperature dropped sharply, and the air carried a faint metallic scent that made their skin crawl. Then they found it, a cavern. It wasn't on any map, and it shouldn't have been there. Inside, the walls shimmered with a strange, wet blackness that seemed to absorb their lantern light. At the center of the cavern was a deep pit, its edges lined with jagged rocks that looked like teeth. "What the hell is this?" Tom whispered, his voice echoing faintly. Eli didn't answer. He was staring into the pit, where something moved. Something alive. A low, guttural sound rose from the depths, a noise that made their bones vibrate. Suddenly, one of the miners screamed as a shadowy tendril shot out of the pit, wrapping around his ankle and dragging him toward the edge.